Hi folks, we should be live again. And that seems to be coming through fine. Cool. So we're back in Elder Scrolls Online today, and we'll be carrying on where we left off, making our way through Cold Harbour within the Fighters and Mages Guild as we attempt to stop the Planemeld. And last time we got through the gatehouse, and the next thing is the orchard, which I believe is full of vampires. So we've got that to contend with next. So I've never played these before. This is my first time through all of this. So, you know, hopefully...
Vampires. Why did it have to be vampires?
There we go, there's Banner's complaining. Chapter upgrade. Ooh, now that looks nice. Right, so let's just deal with a few bits and pieces. Do we have any crates?
Is pleased,
nope.
May luck follow you.
Let's just get these. Oh, right. That's the Grant wood. Okay, we need to talk to Vanis, don't we?
As soon as you're ready, we have another mission that could use your unique approach.
What's the problem this time?
Vampires. The region beyond is crawling with them. Worse, anyone we send in there is turned into one of the foul monsters. And do you see the structure that looms on the horizon? I believe that's one of Molag Bal's infamous harvest hearts.
And what do I need to do?
Eager and confident. I like that. I need you to collect blood from the vampires. It's an integral component in the pacification ritual I will perform. Use the blood to mark their lairs. I'll meet you near the heart when you're finished.
You can count on me.
What are you still doing here? The vampires won't bleed themselves, you know.
Okay. So, look in here. So first thing we need to do is we need to check that we've got food, and we've got food for 19 minutes. Next thing we need to do is to charge on all of our weapons. We got lots of soul gems, so there's no problem charging that a little early. Our armors should be in good repair.
The pact and glory.
Cool. Right. We have to collect vampire blood and destroy vampire lairs. Well, we'll do it clockwise.
You don't know what you're doing. Molag Bal is the enemy here, not my children.
Interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Well, if you're not going to talk to me properly... Okay. There's the vampire blood. So we've marked that lair. Okay, this is going to get messy. messes I feared. Oh, that was a statue, not a vampire, but that's a vampire. Right. So the next lair would seem to be that way. Okie dokie. What is that?
We must protect our lands.
So, breathe inside. She's healing herself. Right, let's take these guys out. Looks like we've got all the blood we need.
Such a cruel and distasteful chore the elf has tasked you with.
Let's see. Well, regardless, you're not backing down or anything, so I'm not about to, if you want to talk, talk.
Why are you subjecting my people to this danger?
Oh, we're powering up the ultimate quite nicely. Oh, there it is. I can just make out the distortion around the gate. There's more vampire blood.
Do not do this. I implore you, my children are not evil.
Look, you want to talk properly. I'm open to the idea that there are worse things in this place than you. But you've been turning our forces, so you know, I'm kind of not inclined to just walk away. Whoa. That looks serious.
foul temptress! I'll hear no more of your lies!
Such a stubborn elf. Perhaps your companion will be more willing to listen to reason.
Go on
I
then.
hope that you'll prove to be more reasonable than your companion. My offer makes
Hiya,
perfect
Marvin.
sense, considering
Welcome back to the stream.
alternatives.
Who are you
Some
first?
call me the Crimson Matron, others the concubine of Cold Harbor. I am an elder vampire brought to this new life by Molag Bal. These are my children, but they have been enthralled by the Lord of Brutality.
So you're telling me you're the victim in all of this?
My children protect this orchard because Molag Bal commands it. They aren't evil. They're slaves of the Harvest Heart. Instead of destroying them, help me set them free. Imagine an army of vampires that owes you a favor.
What are you
The
suggesting?
ritual the elf plans to perform will drive my children mad. But there's a better solution if you're willing to listen to reason. Molag Bal is the real enemy here. Let me help you free my children from the Dark Lord's thrall. Then we both win.
Tell me more.
I can perform my own ritual. It will destroy the Harvest Heart and set my children free. Help me accomplish this, and my children will be in your debt. They will provide you with safe passage through the orchard and aid you against Molag Bal.
I need to talk to Vanis before I make a decision.
Of course. Take all the time you need. It's not like you're trying to save the world from Molag Bal or anything like that. Oh wait, that's exactly what you're trying to do.
Oh, I like
your
her
decision
attitude.
with bated breath.
Right, Vanis.
You can't seriously be considering her proposal, can you? She's a confounded vampire, for Magnus's sake!
You don't think we can trust her?
She's an elder vampire! Setting those monsters free will be like ringing the dinner bell in a Nord feast hall before the meal is ready. Her so-called children see us as food and nothing more. The only logical solution is to perform my ritual.
I will talk and see if she's got any more to say.
Really? You need to consult with a monster before you agree to help the great and powerful Vanis Galarion. Oh, very well. Do what you must. I'll wait here until you reach a decision.
Have you considered my proposal? Will you help me save my children and set them free? I can perform my own ritual. It will destroy the Harvest Heart and set my children free. Help me accomplish this, and my children will be in your debt. They will provide you with safe passage through the orchard and aid you against Molag Bal.
It's potentially a bad idea, but vampires are not necessarily evil. Go on then.
A most wise and honorable decision. I'll follow you to the ritual sites. Protect me while I perform the ritual, and we will break Molag Bal's hold on my children.
Vanis is not going to like me, but Vanis has already been foolhardy. Right, so... Oh well. Okay.
I will not leave my children. Defend me while I perform this portion of the ritual.
Alright, where's the next attacker coming from? Oh, that makes sense. Got her. Or it.
Of the ritual is complete.
Right, wait a sec. Can you tell me any more about it?
Will oppose us every step of the way. As long as the Harvest Heart continues to hold them in its grasp, they have no choice. Protect me from them, and I promise I will set them free of Molag Bal's evil.
Well, Molag Bal is the greater evil, there's no doubt about that. Here's the next ritual site. So we're just going to let our stamina rebuild a little bit before we actually enter it proper. How long do we have on our food? 4 minutes. Right, let's refresh the food. Because depending on how long this is, we could run out halfway through, and that would be bad. Cool.
Defend me while I perform this portion of the ritual. Thank you for assisting. This portion of the ritual is complete.
Okay, cool. We must have got some benefit from the other person having already started. Right, we're just going to wait for our stamina to recover. A bit more.
Come talk to
Tom,
me.
I need
must
to explain the
role
next
in
steps to you.
stage of the ritual.
At this point, we can't afford for anything to go wrong.
The time has come to perform the ritual and destroy the Harvest Heart. My children yearn to be free.
Tell me how I can help.
The black blood flowing from the Harvest Heart binds my children to Molag Bal. But it also gives us a connection we can take advantage of. While I provide the power to destroy the Harvest Heart, you must sever the connection to Molag Bal.
How do I do that?
Find the Lord of Schemes, binding totems, and destroy them. They are spaced evenly around the Harvest Heart. As each totem breaks, my children will be separated from Molag Bal, and the energy protecting the Harvest Heart will falter.
Right. Nice. Be free from someone who created vampires in the first place. Yes. Yeah, I'm not saying this is necessarily the wisest idea. We should perhaps be a little less wasteful when we're fighting a single mob. Now this will be a ranged battle, so cool. And the last one. Ah, thought something would happen. No? Right. Okay.
The Harvest Heart is destroyed!
The Harvest Heart has been destroyed. My children are no longer slaves to Molag Bal.
Your children will honor our agreement, correct?
Most certainly. Thanks to your efforts, my children are free. They won't give you any more trouble. And, as I promised, my children will aid you when you need it most.
Well, I'm sure that Vanis is not going to forgive me for that
mission, but we're not finished yet.
one. Right. Let's go get the Reaver Citadel Way Shrine, shall we? I'm sure the next stage of our journey will reveal itself.
Be gone, foul creature! We don't have time for your games!
Mortals are always so amusing. I offer information, aid for your quest, and you shun me.
You expect us to trust a creature of the plains? Ridiculous!
A mare as arrogant as a kin. How delightful. I do so love watching egotistical braggarts stumble. I may allow you to reconsider and accept my offer. Of course, I may not. I haven't decided yet.
We have come so far, but we have leagues to go before this business is concluded. We must push forward. We must find a way through the walls of the fortified city that looms ahead of us.
I'm ready to help you,
A
Highness.
Dremora army guards the walls of the Citadel, but there are those among us who recognize the city, who knew it well before it was pulled from Nirn. We can use the guild halls inside to launch a surprise attack, provided someone prepares the way.
What do you need me to do?
Find a way inside and locate the Fighters Guild. Wards protect the hall, making it impossible for anyone to get in or out of the building. We know a secret tunnel that leads into the hall, but we'll be trapped inside until the wards are deactivated.
Well, I'll find a way to deactivate them.
Time is not on our side, but I will indulge you. Ask your questions.
How do I deactivate the wards? Do you actually know?
The wards are part of the defenses from an earlier era. They could be activated to protect guild halls in times of trouble. Once set, the only way in or out of the hall was through the secret passageways. You need to find the ward key.
The ward key?
The ward key is decorated with arcane runes that can unbind the defenses and deactivate the wards. It should be near the guild hall. Find the key and deactivate the wards. Then the fighters can emerge from the hall and surprise the Dremora.
And do you have any ideas on how I can get inside the walls to begin with?
Even the strongest armor has chinks that can be taken advantage of. Look for a place to climb or a break to crawl through. The female Dremora offered to help us, but Galerion sent her away. If you run into her, see what she has to say.
I think I met her before.
Then you should certainly seek her out. We could use whatever help is offered, no matter its source. Just be on your guard. A Dremora would never offer help without some sort of string attached.
Well, that's wise. Okay. Well, I'm obviously not meant to jump down there, am I? Aha, there she is.
Ah, little mortal. While it might be entertaining to watch you bumble about the Citadel, I would much rather just see you get about your business. I'm sure that whatever you have planned will ultimately work in my favor.
I see. Why don't you just tell me what you're talking about?
Right to the point? How distressful. Oh, very well. You seek a way into the Citadel, one that won't attract any undue notice. As it happens, I know just the thing. If you follow the east wall, you'll find a breach that leads inside.
And why are you helping us?
Never look a gift Daedroth in the maw, little mortal. I offer information, nothing more. The warded building you seek is near the main gate. The kin will try to stop you. If they don't succeed, we will speak again.
Does this have anything to do with what you were doing at the Tower of Lies?
Ifris had information I needed. It ultimately led me here. I enjoyed what you did to Ifris, little mortal. I'm looking forward to seeing what mayhem you stir up here.
I'll look for the bridge.
I'll let the others know that you've got a way in.
Thanks, mate. So, we need to follow the east wall. Okay, well, no sense in leaving these guys around. Before we go anywhere, though, we need to see how many champion points we got. Oh, right, we've got loads. Let's spend some points. I've got a particular build I'm following. So the tower. Okay, so we put the points there into Warlord. The lover is Tenacity and Mooncalf. Yeah, that's a 12. And then we've got the Shadow, which is Shadow Ward and Tumbling. Okay. What are we supposed to get these up to? Oh, the first is 23, so... Right, we got 5 left, which might be enough to do this. Okay, let's allocate those points. Right, so we've got the Lord. We're not putting any points into there. The Lady we are. We got 17. We've got the Steed. We've got 5 abilities, 17, so we should be able to put 3 into each. Okay. And now we've got the ritual. One in each of those. Those are up to 11. Yep, and I don't think we're putting anything into the apprentice. Okay, confirm those. Right, cool. Survivors camp. Hello. Spotted a cave. Got some unusual activity in a cave on the graveyard of lost ships to the southeast. I want to find out more, but I felt it's more prudent to report in. I can avoid the roaming skeletons and make it back to the main force, and I can deliver my report to whoever's in charge of the fighters guild forces when I get there. The Wailing Moor. The Lost Fleet. Ah, and Wailing Moor is a delve. Well, that's all well and good, but that's stuff for another day. Wow. That is a ship, isn't it? Hence maybe why there is a breach in the walls. Okay.
And so, the little mortal, once more into the breach. I believe the Alien King wants you to find a hidden key. Hurry. I think your friends have already made it into the sealed hall.
Why isn't this breaking the wall guarded?
How amusing. The little mortal suspects a trap. You are wise to fear the duplicity of Dremora, but I assure you that you are safe enough. Illusions hide this area from the kin, Just a little trick I recently picked up.
What can I expect inside the Citadel?
Death, most likely. The kin that guard this citadel will try to kill you. It's generally what we do. The old hall you seek is near the main gate. If I were you, and most thankfully I am not, I would make my way there post-haste.
And why are you helping us?
Technically, I am helping you, not them. But this constant desire to know the why of things grows tiresome. I don't want to confuse you. Just know that I have a debt to settle. As long as helping you advances my goal, I will continue to do so.
So you're using me.
The look on your face. How precious. You are dismayed. Why should this truth upset you? You benefit from my assistance, just as I benefit from yours. Patience, little mortal, you shall see. Now off with you. Nothing will come of us standing here.
Okay. Actually, I'm just going to take this. Right. We're going to be inquisitive here. There could be lore books and stuff, and we need lore books because we can't finish the Mage's Guild quest line unless we get some more. Well, I seem to be going at least the right way. Oh, heavy crate. Thank you. Trying to be more efficient in my damage dealing. Yep, they didn't last long, did they? Okay, let's take this guy here first. And then these two. I also really need to make more use of heavy strikes to recover stamina. There we go. And I should really be using that bow ability when people get low, because it does enhance damage to people who are already hurt. Right. I need the key. So we've got to collect said key. Aha! How rude to dodge the first one. Is there a back way in? Nope, don't look like it. So we are going through this lot. Bye-bye. Ramble lamp. Okay, no more in here. Right then. We go back to the warded door and we open it. Gadwell.
My old chum, my bosom companion, my comrade in arms. How long has it been? I missed you terribly. By the way, what took you so long? The king is upstairs. He wants to speak to you.
Weren't you outside fighting?
I'm preparing myself to dazzle the enemy. I'll cut them to ribbons, I promise you. Just need a moment to buff the old breastplate. The enemy expects a certain amount of resplendence from a hero, and I shall not disappoint.
What are the orders from the king?
Oh, Dremora, something. You can ask him yourself. He's right upstairs. For a king, he mumbles a lot. Lovely crown he's got there. Rather dashing, isn't it? I wonder where I can get one of those.
I do like Cadwell. Alright, let's just see. Are there any law books? Because I ain't seen anything so far. Nope. Okay, king.
I knew you'd be able to deactivate the wards. The Fighters Guild troops have already begun our two-pronged attack.
What do we need to do to launch phase 2?
The fighters will draw the attention of the Dremora while you go to the upper city. For the mages to utilize their guild hall's portal, you need to get it working. Find the 4 portal stones and activate them. Then the mages can join the fray.
Why do the mages need a portal?
As Galerion pointed out, the old guild hall portals are designed to move people and material quickly. More efficient and less draining than personal teleport spells. And of course, they can arrive en masse.
Okay.
Just what we need to surround the enemy.
That does make sense. I'll get the portal working. Right, so we've got to follow the path round to the upper city. What? You're not supposed to kill one of mine. Why isn't that doing every strike? Thank you. We're going the right way? Right. Couldn't leave the mage fighting there on their own. Come on then. Oh dear, I think I just accidentally used something I didn't intend to. Slightly annoying.
They're coming through the gates again. We've got to stop them.
Whoa, okay. Whoa. Whoa, we got a... Okay, well that was a bit messier than I would have liked.
Nice work.
They'll think twice before they try to get down here again. I'll stand guard while you restore the mage's portal.
Okay. Well, that was better. Okay, we've got a portal stone. Let's see another one over there. We'll just nick this as well. Aha. Okay, not ideal. Generally speaking, want to keep the damage shield up that I get from cleave. Okay, there are two there. Ooh, Lawbook. We've still got a ways to go to get to rank 5 though. Okay, well I'm not seeing another portal stone just here. That's a fairly brutal and efficient way of doing it. Ah, right. We're wandering out of the area. Yeah, really need to switch back to that poison injection. Right, we don't want to go up there. So maybe the fourth one is over here. Well, they didn't do well, did they? This area ain't very big. Perhaps a stone. No, we're outside the area again. Aha! Along here. There we go. Last one. Yeah, it does seem a reasonably efficient way of doing it. Right. Now let's not be stood inside the area of the portal when we place the last one. There we go.
You did it again, my fearless friend! Well done! With the Dremora caught between my powerful mages and King Dinar's relentless fighters, they won't know which way to turn.
The two-pronged attack is underway. What's the next step?
The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild will complete the conquest of the Citadel. But we need someone to storm the Pyramid stronghold and deal with the leader of this installation, Vulcanaz Ceres. That someone, my friend, is you.
Take out Vulcanaz. Got it.
Your common vernacular aside, that is indeed the critical task. Vulcanaz Ceres has a key to the Labyrinth. Eliminating the Vulcanaz and obtaining that key are critical components to our success here.
Let's see if you got anything more to tell me.
Your curiosity knows no bounds. Very well, ask away.
What is this Labyrinth?
Part of Molag Bal's stronghold. It's a maze of tunnels that lead to the Endless Stair. No doubt the path is littered with traps and dangers, but we must push on. Cadwell tells us that the portal to the Planar Vortex awaits us at the Endless Stair.
Fair enough. And who is Vulcanaz?
As far as I can tell, he's a trusted servant of Molag Bal. Not only does he command the forces of this citadel, but he also has access to the Dark Lord himself.
Fair enough. Mages Guild? Could be law books. Let's look around. A recipe for fried green tomatoes. Oh, the inventory is a little busy. Yes. Okay, there's not much we can do about that right now then. Another blueprint. This is quite cool actually. I didn't know many of these. Find the strangest things in drawers in Tamriel. Right. Out we go. So, we have to find the pyramid entrance, do we?
Tongues of Xarxus, what is that thing? Make it go away! Make it go away!
What? What are you talking about? Strange mage. Okay.
Amazing to stand at the heart of Tanzelwil, isn't it? You can hear the ancestors whisper.
I see. So you've got all this way and you're waiting for me to be the one that goes in and takes this guy on. Fair enough. Ooh, Cadwell.
Exciting, eh? Beasties with wings and angry Vulcanaz. You even managed to befriend a Dremora. Clever that. I made friends with a Dremora once. We had some grand adventures, right until she tried to cut out my lungs. Oh, those were good times.
Is this all fun and games to you, Cadwell?
Well, not just fun and games. There's excitement and bloodshed, too. Your Dremora lady friend says she can open the door to the pyramids, but she requires Daedric blood or some such. I'm afraid I'm fresh out of it.
Only those of Daedric blood may enter the pyramid, little mortal.
Can you open the way for us?
I told you that you'd need my help. A Daedric ritual locks this door, and only a willing offering of kin blood will open it. I am your key to Valkanaz Saris. You are my key to vengeance.
I see. Why do you seek vengeance?
My clan was destroyed, erased from this existence. And the hand that orchestrated that destruction was Valkanaz Saris. He thought my clan was a threat to his power. Whatever the right or wrong of it, Saris must pay for what he did.
Will you help me in the coming battle?
That I cannot do, little mortal. If the Valkanaz is banished by my hand, I will lose honor and standing. If you kill him, however, I remain true to my word. And Saris abides in the darkness with my lost clan until Cold Harbor allows him to return.
Okay, open the door then. The leader of the Citadel commands its reavers within this Dremora stronghold. The unique shape and oppressive design of the place can be disturbing to mortals, but it suits Vulcanus just fine. Joy. Okay. Right. Do I get to say, oh, that was just one of the defenders?
Duped by an outcast kin, I will take great pleasure in ending your lives.
My last plan awaits Tzik'nith in the darkness. Even though the blade that banished him was not in my hand, his end was my doing. You have been a most useful weapon, little mortal. Take the Labyrinth key, with my thanks. Even by kin reckoning, I have waited a long time to send Tzik'nith into the darkness. Allow me to savor this moment, little mortal.
So you are now the Vulcanizer of the Citadel?
What possible interest could that be to you, little mortal? Let me guess. You're worried now that I will order my kin to destroy you. I assure you, a change in leadership can be a time of confusion. No harm will come to you or yours. For now.
Are you happy that Vulcanized Tzik'nith is dead?
Kin do not die. Tzik'nith has been banished to the darkness. Long ago, our clans were locked in war. Tzik'nith, through treachery, banished my clan. Everyone but me. I accepted a blood oath to remain free, promising that my hand would never harm him.
But you asked me to slay him.
I remained true to my oath.
It's clever.
I helped you enter the pyramid. Nothing more. Indeed, the ignominy of a mortal sending Tzik'nith to the darkness was most gratifying.
And will you help us with the Endless Stair?
My goal was revenge. I have no interest in your squabbles. Understand, little mortal, that kin's desire to spill mortal blood never ebbs, even if we don't always act upon it. I am what I am. If we meet again, I will smile as I take your life.
Fair enough. We have to find the Labyrinth key. There we go. Now we need to find Vanis. I assume he must be outside. Okay. Vanis is just down here then.
I hope you brought the key. We're ready to make the final push, but we're finished if we can't get inside. This is our last chance to save our world. It's all or nothing now.
I have the key that opens the way to the Labyrinth.
How odd that the Dremora aided us against her kin in Molag Bal. She must have had a powerful thirst for vengeance. Anyway, it appears as if we are once again in your debt. Thank you, my brave friend.
Ooh. Now those are quite nice. Quite a bit more armor. Part of Meridia's blessed armor set. We lose a little stamina and stuff, but
our forces have gathered and are ready to move. We need to find the Planar Vortex and end the Planemeld once and for all.
right. That gives us even more armor. Just seeing if we've got any more of the same set. Stygian set isn't really something we want. Okay.
Our forces have gathered and are ready.
I have the key.
Done. Then we still have a chance. We sent in a small force to cause a distraction. They probably won't survive, but they should keep the enemy busy while we get the rest of our troops inside. We need to make sure their sacrifice isn't in vain.
What do you want me to do?
We want you to get in there and open the labyrinth before we send in the entire force and reveal our numbers. Hanan and Gabrielle can brief you on the battle plans for the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild strike teams that will follow after you.
I'll speak to them.
The Fighters Guild is ready. We're prepared to follow you into the very heart of Molag Bal's lair. We shall not fail you.
Banner said you'd brief me on the plan?
Of course. We've already sent in a small force, a distraction as it were. While they keep the enemy occupied, you slip in and open the labyrinth. As you clear a path, Fighters Guild soldiers will fall in behind you to hold the line.
So I can expect help while I'm in there?
You need to be able to move fast. A large force would only draw attention to you and slow you down. Select one of our soldiers to take along if you like, but more than that would be more of a hindrance than a help. I wish you luck in there.
It all comes down to this, my friend. The final fanfare. The last hurrah. I don't know the meaning of the word fear, literally. I don't. But damn if the prospect of entering that gate doesn't twist my guts into knots.
Oh, every muscle must be properly stretched before we rush into battle. Wouldn't want to get a cramp when we make our heroic charge into death's chomping maw, would we?
Oh. Right.
The Mages Guild stands ready to do our part for this effort. I just wish I had as much confidence as Vanus Galerion. We're facing some overwhelming odds here, you know.
Banner said you would brief me on the plan.
Molag Bal is using tactics similar to what we faced in the chasm. He set up a portal to move his troops around quickly. As you head in to open the labyrinth, we need you to close that portal.
Why not send a full force?
King Dinar insists that the initial strike be fast and precise. He doesn't want the entire army getting in your way or causing Molag Bal to respond in kind. You've proven yourself time and time again. We have faith that you can do this.
You want to accompany me on this mission?
Me? Really? I'd be honored. But I think you'd be better served with a fighter type right now. I'm sure we'll meet up somewhere along the way, though. I won't let the people of Nirn down.
Hope to see you in
After
there.
you disable the reinforcement portal, I'll try to catch up with you before you enter the labyrinth. We'll stop this Planemeld together. We have to.
Okay. All of our allies?
You need someone to accompany you into the Dark Lord's lair. You free the Lamias from our prison. Let me help free you from yours.
Okay.
We promised. You helped save our children. We shall help save yours. If you decide my place is at your side, then that is where I shall be.
Well, let's see what the others say, but I'm kind of inclined to agree.
Say the word, and we will attack the Dark Father by your side.
You're really going to help me?
My kind can slip through the shadows. We can go where you cannot, and appear at a moment's notice. Call upon me when your need is great, and we will be there.
Hope I can depend
The
on you.
Blood Matron commands that we aid you, that we honor the deal as it was struck. And so shall it be.
Fair enough. Okay, so we could take Cadwell with us, or Darien, or Scordo, but I'm going to take the Lamia.
You
Time for you to pay your
need someone
debt.
to accompany you. We promised.
You will
As
accompany
you
me.
did for us, I shall do for you. Let the blood of your enemies flow down the rocks and feed the egg mother.
Okay.
Have you selected a companion to accompany you? If you need more time to speak with your friends, please take it. This might be the last chance you get. When you're ready, I'll give you final instructions and we can begin our final assault.
I'm ready.
Very well. Come with me and I'll explain the exact details of your mission. Our forces are gathered, and the time has come to strike fast and strike hard. Time is not on our side, so we must make every moment count. Troops are already inside, fighting and holding ground, causing a distraction so that you can deal with Molag Bal's ability to call reinforcements. The Lamia will join you for your initial assault. Allow her ferocity and determination to lead you to victory. Close the reinforcement portal. That is your first priority. Gabrielle and her forces will join you then for the push to the Labyrinth. Once the Labyrinth is opened, you must make your way through Molag Bal's personal sanctum and find the portal to the Planar Vortex. That is your ultimate objective. If we are to end the Planemeld, we must disrupt the Planar Vortex and cease its destructive storm. Take your brave companion and venture forth. Close the reinforcement portal so that our forces can wage war on the Daedric Prince. Then open the Labyrinth and lead us to the Planar Vortex. Our destiny is in your hands.
Fair enough. Right, apparently there is a way shrine here. Okay. Yay! Right, first things first, follow the path until we find the reinforcement portal. And that's probably that right there. Right. Our job is to fight our way through and get done what we need to get done. Not to dilly-dally. Cool. I like your style. What's up there? Something to see. Cool. Apart from that though, there's nothing more there at the moment, so we will pass on the rest of that. Going the right way? Well, we're going one way. Nice. Okay, we're going through this lot, are we?
No longer.
Will you just let me search this thing? That is annoying. Right. Wow.
No matter how many creatures
Okay.
against us, I will make each and one of them bleed.
I like the Lamia. Got the right attitude.
Now that is a worthy adversary. There will be no shame if we lose this battle.
I see. Well, I've got to defeat the Guardian of the Gate. Okay, that's fair enough. Cool. Now I can close the door.
Me greatly. Now let us go forth and find more blood to spill.
I like your thinking. Pretty sure other players have cleared this out because we would not be allowed to just wander through all of this.
As soon as I sensed that you sealed Molag Bal's portal, I figured it was safe enough to follow you. Gabrielle has assembled a team of mages and scholars to aid you inside the Labyrinth, as we need all of the fighters for the main assault. Now that we don't have to worry about overwhelming hordes of reinforcements, we're sending in the main assault force. While they keep Molag Bal's minions busy, you need to navigate the Labyrinth and find the portal to the Planar Vortex.
You want me to enter the Labyrinth on my own?
Of course not. Even I am not so foolish as to enter Molag Bal's inner sanctum myself. Gabrielle and her mages will accompany you inside.
How will I know the Planar Vortex when I find it?
Oh, you'll know the source of our world's destruction when you see it. Just find a way through the Labyrinth, and try not to let the deadly traps and horrible monsters kill you. Now go, and good luck.
Okay. We have 50 minutes of food.
Don't lose hope, my friend. We're depending on you.
Wonderful, no pressure. Right, what's the map like? Okay.
This room is so big. I never expected the Prince to be much of a reader. But all these books, imagine the wealth of knowledge they contain. I could spend years in here, if we didn't have more important matters to deal with, I mean.
What's going on in here?
We can't get out of this room. The door on the other side won't budge, and we haven't been able to figure out the mechanism yet.
How can I help?
Search around the room, I guess. Who knows? You might find something useful among the dark tomes and old fables about lusty Argonians. But I've never seen a mechanism like this before. It's rather fascinating.
Probably part of the problem. Okay, we have to search. And search we shall.
Listen to this, Kirith. Reach out and touch a brazier to draw forth the fire and launch it in the direction of your choosing. How fascinating. I wonder what it means.
Did you find something?
This book. I think it references this device. If I'm reading this correctly, and of course I'm reading this correctly, then these flames can be used to power the mechanism that opens the gates. Frankly, the workmanship is stunning. I'm jealous.
How does it work?
Simply touch the Daedric fire. For a short time, the power of the flame will transfer to you, much like any conjuration spell. It can then be launched in any direction. Get as close as you can and throw the fire into the 4 open tubes.
Right. Ah, we go on. Okay, I've got to touch the flames to gain their power. Ah. Right, there's the next one. No, that's not the next one. Right. Open the library gate. I'm definitely missing something here. Right. Ah, okay. Right. I think I'm starting to see it now. No, that one's a flame. So that's definitely one of them. We just can't do it from there. Oh, God's sakes. Whoa. Right. Light fires to activate the pyres. Let's try and find the fires it's referring to. Okay.
Why do Daedra never install god rails? It's like they want Xur to step into the bottomless chasm and fall to his death. Xur has mentioned how much he hates heights, yes?
I'm not a fan of them either. Right, is there another one round here? Aha! Right, so we have found that one. Okay, cool. This is starting to make a bit more sense. There might be a particular order to it as well. This is very impressive, but yeah. Is that one highlighted yet? No, and the other one was, so that's not one of the ones we need to get to. I think there's more up there. Yes, that would make more sense. Right, at last. The center. It's now crossed the dark chamber. Okay, I'm sure that's not going to be as simple as it sounds.
You would think Xur would be fearless in the face of darkness. You would be wrong.
Hi, Xur. What do we got here? That's not for me to deal with, it's not my guild. So... Good morning, Luke. Right. Are we getting turned around? We need to be going this way. I don't think we're going the right way. Okay. There's a creature just there. Okay, that's some kind of trap. There we go.
Come on, we're almost there.
Well, that's better. Okay. Statue room. Wondering if other players have just come through here, because that was awfully easy getting across that bridge. Okay.
A one-way door. Looks like we can only go forward from here. I hope the others are all right. I can't imagine we have too much farther to go. We just need to cross this region, and we'll find the Planar Vortex in no time.
I'm ready when you are.
Stick close to me. There's probably something waiting in here that wants to kill us.
Okay. Well, the statues aren't coming to life yet. No.
There has to be a way to get out of here. Wait a moment. Something bad is about to happen. Sometimes I hate it when I'm right. Here they come.
Okay.
Come on. We need to find a way out of here.
That wasn't too bad.
I need to get this door open. Hold them off while I work on this. Let's go!
Okay, cool.
I knew I'd find them here. Interesting. I'd never been to this area before, but it's breathtaking.
Cadwell, your mastery of portals does you proud.
Okay.
Cadwell takes some getting used to, I must admit. But he really is an amazing fellow.
Oh.
Wait a moment. What happened? Where's the rest of your team?
The door's sealed behind us. Only Gabrielle and I made it this far.
Well, the others will have to fend for themselves for the time being. I'll send Cadwell to find them shortly. Things are looking grim outside, by the way. We've lost many fine men and women already, and the battle is far from over.
What happened?
Even without his portal, Molag Bal has the ability to throw an unlimited number of forces at us. We're holding our own, but just barely. Winning isn't our goal, though. We just need to survive long enough for someone to reach the Planar Vortex.
Who have we lost?
Far too many. Hanan was caught by surprise and wiped out, along with a large number of Fighters Guild soldiers. King Dinar's group was also ambushed, but he managed to fight his way out of it. Many were wounded, though. Time is running out.
How can you just teleport around like this?
Thank Cadwell for that small favor. I'm not sure how he does it, but I think he's grown so attached to Cold Harbor that he's actually become part of it. Unfortunately, he can only teleport one other person at a time, and it is a lengthy process.
Fair enough, let's finish
The
this.
portal that leads to the Planar Vortex is just around the bend. Molag Bal won't simply let you walk up to it, though. He's going to do everything he can to stop you. I'll provide what help I can, and as usual, it will be considerable. Now go!
Okay. End the threat of the Planemeld once and for all.
I decided you could use my help after all, and Tzik'nith sends her regards.
Come on then. Right, Guardian of Cold Harbour. That wasn't too bad. We've got to defeat the Guardian of the Portal. Okay, where are they? Well, if we follow this path, apparently we run into them, so cool. There's a portal. Talcor the Unforgiven. Ooh. You're a bad one. Come on then.
I have waited a very long time for this moment.
Ooh.
You have done well, my child.
What's this?
You have performed better than I expected. Even in the face of unrelenting danger and the worst horrors Oblivion has to offer. I am impressed.
So you're either Meridia or really powerful servant of Meridia. What are you doing here?
Like you, I have come to finish this. Thanks to the efforts of your army, you have gotten this far without drawing the gaze of Molag Bal. I use a similar distraction to travel through this disagreeable realm unmolested.
You're more than a simple groundskeeper, aren't you?
Keep working on it. You will solve the riddle eventually. There is more to do if you wish to save your world. To halt the Planemeld, you must enter the Eye of the Storm. The Planar Vortex can only be disrupted from the inside.
Why haven't you helped us before this?
I have been with you every step of the way. I provided a safe haven in Cold Harbor. I gave you knowledge of the lights of Meridia.
It's true.
I needed a surrogate to act in my stead. I dared not risk exposing my true nature to the Dark Prince.
You used me?
Used you? Of course I used you. But you knew what was at stake from the beginning, and did what was necessary to save your world. Every choice you made was your own. As it happens, your choices suited my own ends.
What do I need to do?
You must enter the Planar Vortex, the interstices of space and time, where Nirn and Cold Harbor churn and meld. Destroy the dark anchors within. Unleash the power of a light of Meridia at the focal point of the Planemeld, and disrupt the vortex.
That sounds like a one-way trip.
The life of one insignificant mortal to save an entire world? It is a small sacrifice. If you succeed, the brilliance of the unleashed light will consume the vortex and sever the Planemeld. Nirn will be saved.
Can I ask you something else first?
Ask your questions, but know that time is growing short.
If we enter the vortex, what happens to our army?
You cannot hope to succeed without the support of your allies. I will summon those who still live and draw them into the vortex with us.
Won't they die as well when we destroy the Planar Vortex?
The light of Meridia cleanses and purifies. There is nothing to fear from its brilliant embrace.
Right. Whoa. The Endless Stair. There are whispers among the scroll shivering that the Planar Vortex and the Endless Stair were built for Molag Bal by the mad architect himself.
Greater in this between place.
Whoa.
The Dark Prince will need stronger chains than that to stop me. Come, we have... You seem surprised, mortal. Did you not suspect my true identity?
Well, yes, at the end. Why did you pretend to be the Groundskeeper?
I did not pretend, mortal. I am the Groundskeeper. I merely hid the fact that I am also a Daedric Prince. My plans have been long in the making. Had I revealed myself too soon, I could have jeopardized everything.
Why does the Great Meridian need my help?
Do not presume to question my motives. Suffice it to say, I required mortal assistance to destroy the vortex and halt the Planemeld.
I'll do whatever's necessary to save my world.
You mortals only see life as precious because it ends. Take it from a god. You'll never know how fortunate you are. Your allies have arrived.
Yeah.
Speak to them before we continue.
Yikes.
I thought the battle behind us was dreadful, but this place, it boggles the mind. Still, we've made it this far. Victory is within our grasp, especially now that the Radiant Lady stands with us.
I appreciate the help and advice you have provided so far.
I've seen the rise and fall of my people. Yet I stand before you, the last of my kind. I am the last Ayleid. But I am proud to call you my friend.
What were your people like?
Cruel tyrants and conquerors, who believed ourselves better than the other races of Nirn. When the lesser races decided we were the enemy and united against us, our downfall was all but guaranteed. We were too stubborn to see where we were wrong.
You disagreed with your people?
That is a reason I am the last king of the Ayleids. I stood alongside the younger races, aided them. I believed in what they fought for. I was there when the power of High Rock switched from the Alessians to the Dareni.
Meridia and Molag Bal have always hated each other with a fiery passion, but that hatred has cost so many of our lives. I have a notion to show them both why Vanis Galarian's power should be feared.
How do you like our chances?
Chances? I don't believe in luck or fortune. We'll win this day with blood and magic, or we'll die trying. I won't lie to you, I doubt we can win this fight, but that doesn't mean we won't try.
What happens to the Mages Guild if we fail?
The same thing that happens to everybody. The world ends and everyone dies. And that's the best scenario. More likely, they'll all become soul-shriven slaves in Cold Harbor.
Then we can't fail.
No, we can't. But we're not the chosen ones. We're not heroes of destiny fated to succeed. We're simply soldiers, brothers and sisters fighting for what they care about. We're united and that makes us strong. That's what's important here.
That's where we'll win.
It's good to know your faith hasn't wavered. These men and women follow you. They face death itself to fight at your side. They will stand with you until the end. Don't disappoint them.
I imagined that this was going to be a grand adventure, but I never pictured the horror of all this. So many of our friends and companions have died, and this damn vortex still threatens our world. I think it's time we shut it down. Permanently.
You sound determined.
Damn right I'm determined. And more than a little irritated at all this. Come on, hero. Let's show Molag Bal how it's done. Then I can get back to the ordinary craziness I usually get to deal with.
You really think we can win?
I think we can. I hope we can. All I know is we've come too far to give up now. I just worry that we still have a lot of fight left to go. I think more of us are going to die before this is all over.
Most people dream of lusty Argonians or delectable dishes, but not old Darien. Oh no, I dream about planar vortexes and blinding lights of Meridia. How is that possible? And why do I keep asking questions that no one can answer?
Tell me about your dream.
Why waste words when I can simply show you? Look around. I've been dreaming about this place since I was a young boy. Seeing it live and in person, that's a bit unnerving. Why couldn't this be that other dream I regularly have?
How are you holding up?
I'm alive, which is more than I could say for a lot of the soldiers out there. I keep thinking that if I would have stayed back, I could have changed things. I know how war works, though. Someone, somewhere is always going to die.
Don't lose your focus now.
I've made it this far. I don't have any intention of giving up just yet. I need to see how this dream really ends.
If we had known all this was happening, maybe my people could have stopped it. Valenwood is part of Nirn after all. That's probably just wishful thinking.
Are you sure you're ready for
I've
this?
spent my life hiding in a dark forest. I've never seen the sky over Valenwood, or felt real rainwater on my skin. Molag Bal lied to us, and I'll never forgive him for that. I'm proud to be a part of all this.
You're all alone now. What will you do when this is all done?
Find a new home. See the world that I've only heard stories about. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be fine. This is the moment I've waited for my whole life. Now let's fight for it.
We may not survive.
It's better to die fighting for what you believe in than to die fat and content. I read that in a book. It wasn't a good book, but the phrase stuck with me.
That's a good sentiment.
And I believe it too. You showed me that there was more to life than that dark forest. You gave me hope. For that, I'll fight at your side till this ends, one way or another.
Did I hear that right? We're going to blow the vortex apart. Great. But how do we get out of here once the light explodes? Please tell me you have an idea.
I'm not sure what's going to happen.
That's not an idea. We're just going to plant a magical explosive and hope for the best. I thought my brother Raynor's ideas were bad.
It's the only way.
I'm not sure I can take much more of this. People are dying. I've lost friends. People I looked up to. I can't lose Raynor too.
You don't have to be a part of this.
Yes, I do. People died so we could...
Exactly, we have Meridia.
I owe them to see this through. My brother and I will stand with you. We'll make sure no one follows us through that gate. I have to help.
If you can just teleport people, yeah. I appreciate that.
You better not let us down, you hear me? Do what you need to do, and we'll do the same. Just like running through a dungeon back home in Deshan, but with more Daedra.
I thought for sure we were done with all this. I followed the others through the portal, and now look what I've gotten involved with. This looks like the end of the world.
You didn't know what you were walking into?
I thought we were finished. I figured that Vanis opened a portal to send us back home. Imagine my consternation and surprise when I realized where we actually were.
You still have time to get out of here before the final battle.
I think not. I may not be a mighty warrior or a powerful mage, but I am a genius and a master tinkerer. I know I can help, and my sister Kirith as well. Perhaps we can stay right here and guard our flank. Yes, I think that's what we'll do.
Okay. And last but not least,
I always wanted to see a Planar Vortex up close and personal. Isn't that sky spectacular? Wait, what are we doing here again?
we're here to stop the Planemeld.
Of course! Our epic quest. It must have slipped my mind. I've been on so many of these adventures, you know. After a while, they tend to blend together, kind of like these two realms are doing. Oh, sorry, old chap. That's a bad thing, right?
Yes, the Planemeld is a bad thing.
Yes, I knew that. Terrible getting your dismal world into the wondrous vistas of Cold Harbor. Like dipping bread in honey. Frightfully repulsive. Still, I believe this might just be my best quest yet.
Aren't you concerned at all?
Concerned? About what? We're heroes, my boon companion, and heroes always win. Let that be a lesson to you. Now, let's go and stop the Planemeld.
Okay. Yikes.
Speak to your friends, for these moments may be their last. But do not tarry too long. Time is fleeting, and each moment is a thief that steals far more than it brings.
What do we need to do?
The Lord of Brutality uses dark anchors to bind this vortex. We must destroy all three before the power of Meridia's light is unleashed. Otherwise, the resulting backlash could destroy Nirn as surely as the Planemeld would.
And what happens once we destroy the last anchor?
Meridia's light must be unleashed at the focal point of the vortex. We will need to locate that focal point.
Let's go there.
Again, I remind you that this will be your last opportunity to speak to your allies before the final battle begins. When you are ready, let me know.
I'm ready.
So it begins. Destroy the remaining anchors. I shall begin searching for the focal point of the vortex. The chains bind both planes. We cannot use the light until those chains are destroyed. Go quickly.
Let me see what components I have left. I should be able to cobble something together to slow a giant monster down.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Right. There's our first anchor. Oh, nice. Okay. Here we go.
We have to hurry. Molag Bal knows we're here.
I grow weary of your games, Meridia.
Go, warriors of light. These dark chains must be broken.
You cannot stop me, Meridia. This realm will be mine.
Whoa. Okay. I'm liking that point blank poison injection. Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah, there they are. Okay, I think we'll get one more wave potentially, so we'll just do it that way. Here we go. Right, let's send this in on you.
We're running out of time. I'll make sure these anchors are destroyed. You have to keep moving. Place the light and disrupt this vortex.
I'm sticking with her, my friend. Gabrielle and me, we've been through a lot. I'm not going to leave her alone.
Darian.
No one else dies today. That's an order. Come on, let's go set the light in place.
I like that order. Okay.
The light approaches. It brightens the shadows. It attempts to break the darkness.
But the darkness is strong. Our Father, our God, He is the darkness. He shall repel the flying roaches. He will consume the light. He will tear it apart. He will destroy it. He will
Our Father has spoken. He wishes us to challenge you, and you alone.
Oh.
You believe that light can destroy my Planemeld? Your prince thinks I would allow this? She is more foolish than I thought.
I live to serve. It will be my pleasure to destroy this one, my lord.
I see.
Oh, how sad. You were drafted into a war you could never win. My counsel shall destroy you. I shall enjoy watching a hero die.
Well, this may not go the way you think. That's one. And that's the next.
Most curious. This light powers you somehow. Meridia, where are you hiding?
Merely fetching those who would stand against you.
I'm tired of this game. Now you shall die.
Get behind my shield.
Did you think it would be that easy? My minions will tear you apart.
Okay.
Gabrielle, focus all your energy into this. We can't let up.
I'm doing my best.
You deal with the crystal. We'll take care of our new guests.
Right. Where did you go to?
These are some ugly bastards. Molag Bal can throw at us. Finally working up a sweat.
This may well be our last battle. Let's make them remember it.
You must hurry! My shield can't withstand much more of this.
Almost. There.
We can beat this. We can. Darian, behind you.
Have no fear, beautiful Gabrielle. I have this under control.
The light is ready. Quickly, release it.
No! You cannot do this. I cannot fail.
No, you can.
Get back here! Darian!
Oh. Okay. What happens now? I was going to say, that's not me.
The Planar Vortex is destroyed. Molag Bal's Planemeld is at an end.
Am I dead?
You are mortal. You began to die the moment you were born. You are not fully dead. Not yet. Your song has only just begun, and many verses still lay before you.
Where am I?
The Vortex has been destroyed. I designed this place to be familiar and calming to you. It is a small pocket of oblivion, under my protection. No harm will come to you here.
What happened to the others?
Those present when you shattered the light were under my protection. They gather in the room beneath us, saying their farewells. Those who were not a part of the final battle, I cannot say.
Saying their farewells.
The Ayleid king suffered grievous wounds. He is near death, but he has not passed yet.
What did you mean only just begun, by the way?
Do you not see how singular you are? How remarkable? You entered the realm of a Daedric Prince, gathered an army strong enough to fight his legions, and saved your mortal world. You are a valuable asset, mortal. You will be of great use to us.
What do you want of me?
For the nonce, we require nothing. But the Dark Princes have taken notice of you, and they have plans, and plans within plans. Prepare yourself, and be ready when oblivion calls.
Okay. Oh.
My time has finally come, it seems.
Dad.
I have lived far longer than any of my people. Finally, I will be able to join them once more.
What happened? How did you receive such grievous injuries?
Meridia's shield protected the others. Darian and I were outside the shield, dealing with Molag Bal's damn portals. I watched as light filled your body. You were a beacon, and the last thing I will ever see.
You can't see me?
Darkness fills my eyes. As the light erupted around me, someone pushed me closer to Meridia's shield. It was too late to save me, but it did bring me here. My fate doesn't matter. I'm gladdened by the thought that Nirn is safe.
We stopped the Planemeld.
Then I shall rest well, knowing my final day, the final day of the Ayleid people, was spent saving Nirn from the clutches of Molag Bal. And I...
Save your strength.
I want you to have this. A gift from my people to the hero of Nirn. To honor you and those who fell beside me in this great battle. Thank you. May the spirits guide me on my way.
Well, he got a good diff scene. I ended the Planemeld and saved Nirn. Cool.
How many did we lose today? I can't even count. I fear going back home, seeing who survived and who didn't. It's all just so overwhelming.
Are you alright?
How can you ask me that after what we've been through? Darian, the king, so many injuries, so many deaths.
What happened to Darian?
I don't know. He wasn't here when we arrived. I didn't see him. When the light erupted, Vanis, Dinar, and I appeared here. No one else. Just us. I think Darian's gone.
We will honor the Ayleid king for his sacrifice this day. We will honor everyone's sacrifice this day.
What happened out there?
I'm still trying to work that out myself. When you touched the light, you erupted in holy flame. We thought we had lost you, truth be told. I've never seen destruction like that before. Even Molag Bal reeled in pain from its touch.
Are we the only ones left?
I don't know. Anyone not in the vortex should have been protected from the blast. But I have no way to know if they survived the actual assault. Anyone inside besides us? I can only imagine the light took them quickly.
Yikes. That would, a pie? I will take pie. Right, let's loot the place. there's probably not much here, is there? We already got our main reward. Okay.
We will honor the Iliad King for his... I'm still trying to work... I don't know.
I'm ready to go home.
As am I, my friend. As am I. Let's leave this place once and for all. May the companions we lost along the way find their own way home.
So... that, I assume, is it. So we've ended the Planemeld, but we weren't here with the 5 companions. So presumably that means there's 2...
arrived, Vistage. The final confrontation with the god of schemes is at hand. The 5
this explains.
together at the harborage. Meet us there.
Right, I'm going to bring it to a close there. But it looks like, yes, there is one last bit to do. Okay folks, thank you for watching. I will close things down. I will be back with Elite Dangerous on Wednesday 7 PM GMT and Elder Scrolls Online, and the final part should be 7 PM GMT on Thursday. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll just bring it to a close there. Thanks. Bye, Marvin.